Babe is a boxer mix. She's 3 years old and she is joining us for story time. So hopefully she'll get a little sleepy and lay down next to me. I can't promise though. She has a lot of energy. Oh, but she loves butt scratching. Yeah. All right, we'll talk a little bit about Babe right now. She could use... She could use a family that likes to hike and maybe go for long walks and work out that energy. Yeah, so she's very excited. And part of it could be that she's in the cat room, our ocean cat room. So she's making her very excited. All right, can you sit? Yes. Oh, good girl. Okay, right? It's just like TV and animals. You never know what's going to happen. There we go. Good girl. So she says, I just have lots of energy. I just run around. Okay, all right, good job. Good job. Okay, hopefully she won't, we'll give her a couple more treats. Sit. She's a good sitter, except she's got her back to the camera here. So, here we go. All right. Okay, well, today we have an awesome story, and but we're going to talk about some things that I probably need to give you some vocabulary words. And one of those vocabulary words is a service dog. And a service dog is a dog that helps people live very normal lives when they have some type of disability. So maybe they need someone a dog that can help them open doors or go down the street, do things like that that they can do. Maybe because they're in a wheelchair or they have a prosthetic leg. And that's the next term I want to talk about, and that is an artificial limb or leg or arm, a prosthetic. So our story is called Rescue and Jessica, and you probably can see in the picture a little bit, if there's not a dog in front of it, that Jessica has prosthetic legs. And so we're going to read the story that talks about that. But these are artificial legs that allow her to walk just like anybody else. And so a service dog is a dog that helps her do things that she might need help with. And we also are going to talk a little bit about a seeing eye dog. And that's a dog that helps people that can't see. And so that helps them cross the street and make sure that they never walk somewhere where they could get injured. And so these dogs that help people, they have very important jobs. And Babe would need lots of training to become a service dog because she's a wild child. But these dogs are trained so that they can help their human partners. Anyway, let's see. A couple of other vocabulary words so you'll know when we read the story. One is amputee, and that means when you lose part of an arm or a leg. That's called an amputee. They call a person that might be missing a leg an amputee. And prosthetic, which we talked about, is a leg, like what she is wearing, or not wearing, but using. Okay, crazy dog. Okay, artificial leg. That's the words I was looking for. Okay, all right. Well, let's try to read this story, and maybe Babe will settle down, huh? She says, "I'll settle if I can have lots of booty scratches." Yes. Okay, all right. So the story is called Rescue and Jessica, a life-changing friendship. And it was written by Jessica Kinsky and Patrick Downs and illustrated by Scott McGoon. And remember, illustrated means that's who did the pictures. And this is a true story. So let's open it up and read about it. Okay. All right. Are you going to sit down and listen? Huh? You going to sit down and listen? Oh, watch out. Mary, we need some assistance. Okay, all right. On a special farm in the countryside, a pup named Rescue was in training. He was learning to help people who could not see, but he was worried. His trainer had just said, "You aren't meant to be a seeing eye dog." That was hard for Rescue to hear. Helping people who can't see was the family business. "The service dog team is better for you," his trainer said. "Service dogs work beside their partners instead of in front of them." Will I be a good service dog? Rescue wondered. What will my new partner be like? Will she like me? Rescue didn't want to let anyone down. In a hospital in the city, a girl named Jessica was worried. Both of her legs were badly hurt. Everyone hoped her right leg would heal, but the doctors had to remove part of her left leg so she could be healthy again. "You're an amputee now, Jessica," the doctor explained. "You have to wear a prosthetic leg or use a wheelchair for the rest of your life." That was hard to hear. She had only ever walked on her own two legs. How will I do things on my own? Jessica wondered. When will I be able to walk again? What will my life be like? Her whole family was worried about her, and she didn't want to let anyone down. Back in the country, Rescue was learning how to be a service dog. When he wore his blue cape, that meant he was in training. He had to stay by his partner's side. He fetched all kinds of things. He's got an umbrella. He even learned how to open doors. He's opening the little ducky door. "Rescue, you're a natural," said his trainer. At the hospital, Jessica was learning new ways to do things that used to come easily. She used a wheelchair to get around. She practiced getting out of bed differently. She put on a prosthetic leg so she could stand. See, there's her prosthetic leg. She was learning how to walk again, even though her right leg was still hurt. "Jessica, you are becoming strong," said her doctors. Rescue was proud of all he had accomplished, but he still worried. He was named in honor of a brave firefighter. He had big shoes to fill. Rescue wanted to help people just like his namesake. Namesake? Ooh, how do you determine namesake? Namesake is, his word is called rescue, and that's what a firefighter does. He rescues people. Jessica knew she had made a lot of progress, but she was frustrated and sad about the things she still couldn't do. She wondered if she would ever be happy again. She felt like the changes were too big and too much. One day, a visitor came to see Jessica, and she brought her service dog, Karahi. Jessica saw how a smart dog like Karahi could help her. That very day, she started filling out the application to ask for a dog of her very own. See, the service dog is pushing the button to go outside. After a while, Jessica got some very exciting news. Rescue got exciting news too. He also got a new red cape. His little cape says, service dog. Finally, the big day arrived. "It's nice to meet you, Rescue," said Jessica. "She looks so nice and so pretty," Rescue thought. Rescue stood up very tall. He hoped she didn't notice his legs were trembling. But his wagging tail gave him away. Jessica smiled a big smile and laughed a big laugh for the first time in a long time. Jessica and Rescue stayed in the country for a few weeks, and Rescue showed her all the things he could do. He was answering the phone. Rescue dogs can do that too, or service dogs. "You're amazing," Jessica told Rescue. "You think I'm amazing," Rescue thought. "I think you're amazing." That's so sweet. Back in the city, Rescue and Jessica got used to working together. Rescue brought her the things she needed. He opened things that were hard for her to reach. Rescue barked if Jessica needed someone. If she tripped, he would hold steady so she could get back up. See, he's doing all kinds of things here. And he's being very still so she can use him to stand up. Rescue and Jessica were always together, but when she didn't need his help, Rescue really liked to sleep. Jessica knew that even though Rescue was special, he was a regular dog too. She made sure that Rescue had playtime every day. There he is, chasing his stick and sleeping. But Jessica still wasn't completely healthy. One day, her doctor told her that her right leg would have to be removed too. She would need to wear 2 prosthetic legs. This didn't get any easier for Jessica to hear. The night after the doctor removed her right leg, Rescue knew just what to do to help Jessica, all on his own. He's sleeping with her. Rescue and Jessica had to start all over again. Slowly but surely, they learned how to do all the things they needed to do together. They did chores together, played together, and snuggled together. I bet that's their favorite right there, snuggling. Oops, this page. Okay. For the first time in a long time, Jessica felt happy. And that made Rescue happy too. "You changed my life, Rescue," she said. "I couldn't have done this without you." "I'm so proud of us," he thought. "You rescued me, Rescue," said Jessica. But the truth was, they had rescued each other. The end. Wow, what an amazing book about friendship. Jessica and Rescue needed each other just as much. I think it was not only friendship, but it was trust. They trusted each other to help one another, to get through all of that together, and a lot of love between that dog and Jessica. So anyway, I think that's a very special story, and it shows just some of the important roles that dogs have when they become a service dog, because this little doggy was helping Jessica do all the things that anybody with 2 legs could do. So that's pretty special. Well, that is our book for today. If you can think of a service dog in your life, or maybe a seeing eye dog, or a dog that does anything special for people, I would love it if you would tell me about it in the comments. I'm sure the grown-up in your life could help you do that too. So, all right, well, that is our book for today. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Evolution Billboard. And also, remember that you can see us every Tuesday at 4 o'clock for a new story. And on Thursdays, we do pet enrichment for dogs and cats. So we'll be doing something fun this Thursday at 4 o'clock to give these guys much enrichment to make their lives happy and healthy. All right, well, thanks for joining us today. And if you're interested in this crazy little girl, Babe, you can go to our website, you can fill out an online application, and you can ask to meet her. If she likes to give kisses.